Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is Dark Puncher. I'm just trying to sort out everything. I'm not sure what was going on with all the technical glitches there with Matty Skills, but we'll get him back in here shortly so he can do the commentary, and I'll just join him alongside. But give me a second while I just fix a few things. All right, so we are back. We've got Dale Bevs currently on a lap, but let's have a look at the grid as we sit currently. Dale Bevs with a 123.155, followed by Yuki Bear is 123.215, followed by Taipan in the Aston Martin. Carl Finetzer in the Williams. Needs a strong showing for him for these William lads in Tier 2, starting to lose that Constructors title. In P5, we've got Zervings who's just stepped down to Tier 2, so we'll have to see how he goes tonight. In P6, it is Scoob. In P7, it is Shifty Wizard. In P8, it's Magic Shot. P9, it's Dido. In 10th, it's Toppy, followed by the other W driver. It is Techie. In P13, it is Rapid Kahoot. Kirsch in P14. Uffenhof in 15. JTM in 16, and in 17th it is Mason Racing. Ozgokan and Zoltan yet to set a lap, but give me 2 seconds while we try and sort out Matty's skills into a party. So give me 2 seconds. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. Matty's skills. Tier 2. Alright, so hopefully he joins the chat in Discord and we can get him alongside. You're going to have to bear with me, guys. I wasn't expecting to jump on so soon, so I'm currently like right in the middle of cooking dinner and doing everything at the same time, so it's a bit of a tough one. So, yeah. Alright, back to the race. Whew. All right. So, looks like we have Carl Finitzer currently on a lap at the moment. So this is Abu Dhabi, our mystery track for Tier 2. I'm not sure if anyone saw the in the what's it called? In the stream earlier. Breaking news, Adrian Newey to join Aston Martin from 2025. It is now officially confirmed from F1. In case you have missed it, it is now officially confirmed by Formula One. Adrian Newey to Aston Martin. That's going to be huge, I think. Aston Martin are going to start to top the charts next season or season after 2026, I think. No, 2025, it says. Just waiting for Matty's skills. Where is he?
Hey, mate.
Hey, there he is. Oh, no. I think it's your...
Is it working?
There we go. It looks like it's working now.
Is it mine?
No, you're all good now.
Sweet.
Yep, you're all good now. Sweet as. I'll let you run away with the comms, bro. I'll just do all the work, switching between drivers and stuff like that, because I've got control of it now. Oh.
Sweet. Oh, hang on a sec. Just want to try and do one.
Your internet keeps dropping out, bro. Matty? Yep. I think we've lost him. Sweet, so this is going to be a fun one. A impromptu 100% race for comms tonight. This is going to be wicked. Let me bring over this so I can see the chats. Left 4 Dead, new to Aston, confirmed. Yep. What's on the menu as the most important question? Tonight, well, everybody in pits currently, so I can get a little bit of time. So tonight we are having 1 pot teriyaki chicken noodle soup with veggies. So it's just about to dish it up, though. So I'm so sorry, guys. You're going to have to bear with me. Like I said, I wasn't planning on this. I was planning on joining during the race when I'd finished dinner. Where's all my stuff? Sophia. Okay, I'm back. All right, I'm back. So, current cars out on track. It is Dito currently in P6 on an outlap, followed by Shifty Whizzer on an outlap as well. We've got Ozgokan currently in P11 for the RBs, just behind his teammate and TP in Magic Shot. He is on an outlap with that 123.8, followed by Techie, also on an outlap. Toppy looks like he is on a lap currently for Abu Dhabi. So this will be an interesting one to see. I'm not sure if Matty Skills is back in the chat yet, but it looks like he's having all sorts of issues. Not one pot freshly burnt now. Teriyaki chicken, I hope. No, it's not. Not freshly burnt. Just running back and forward trying to get things sorted, that's all. Yeah, so Toppy on a lap. We might run with him. He's running very low fuel at the moment, though. Hot lap, 49% ERS, down into third gear through this little uphill chicane here. Now following into the DRS zone, opens up that rear wing. And then now for a bit of a long, curvy straight, I guess you could say. Go real wide on the entry into the turn as you now head. Nicely done, using all the exit there. And then hard braking zone right the way down. So just using third gear just to give himself that little bit of control around the underneath that stadium section there. Now rounding the final corner here, hard lock brake into the final turn, goes across the line and puts himself up into P7. A nice showing there from Toppy. He's had a rough trot these last few weeks, but an absolute beautiful showing from him. Scoob now in P1 on an outlap with that 122.988, the first one into the 122s. Zachary, the fuck kind of conversation did I just... Whoop, language. Interesting, just doing duck more things to try and juggle, yeah. Essentially, what happened, Aussie, is that it seems as though Matty Skills is having all sorts of issues with his internet. I've had to jump on very quickly, like extremely quickly, right as I was in the middle of cooking dinner, so he was hoping I didn't burn my one-pot teriyaki soup. So, as Scoob now starts his lap, looks like every single driver is currently on track, be it a lap or be it a in-lap, but there are no outlaps, so every single person is currently on a time lap. Ozgokan moves himself up into P2 with that 123.129. Yuki Bear following Dale Bevs through... No, it wasn't Dale Bevs. My bad. But Yuki Bear is now about to cross the line. No, he's entering the pits. Whoa, he cuts back out. Not too sure what he was thinking there. But he... Oh, okay, I see what he was doing. So Yuki Bear currently set in P4. Our winner from last race. Taipan now up into P1. Followed by Dale Bev up into P1 with a 122.774. TK Zervings, the new man from Tier 1, goes up into P2. Ahead of Taipan and Scoob, both Aston Martins. Aston Martin still on a lap, though. He is about to come into the final sector. There he goes now, entering this hard little left-hander, this double apex. It's going to catch people out eventually tonight, I think. Now coming into what is now the penultimate corner. Around the corner, no braking necessary. Puts his foot right down and just pips his teammate going up into P4, knocking his teammate down into P5. Ozgokan is also on a lap now, but the way it's looking, Carl Finitzer into P2, Dale Bevs in P1, Zervix P2, Scoob in P3, Taipan now in P4. We wait to see where Ozgokan can go. He's currently P6, looks like he's entering the pit, so he will stay P6. Kirsch, P7. Yuki Bear drops all the way down to P8. Shifty Wizard didn't get a final lap in with the 123.237 in P9. Formula Fish in P10. It's Dito P11. Toppy in P12. Techie in P13. Hoof and Hoof in P14. While Magic Shot for the RB is down in P15. Zoltan in 16. JTM in 17. Mason Racing in 18. Followed by Rapid Kahoot in P19. We are missing one Ferrari, so I'm not too sure where Storm Hutto is tonight, but he is not here. Now, in case you guys missed it, Adrian Newey will join Aston Martin. It is official on a long-term deal from March 2025. So he will be taking over. Well, not taking over, but he'll be starting to design some key components for the Aston Martin car for the 2025 series. It'll be interesting to see how they go. I think, me personally, I think I'd love to know what he was paid. I really would. So there he is, the man himself, Dale Bevs in P1 with that 122.774, but only just behind him by 0.018. It is Carl Finitza for Williams in P2, and then on the second row of the grid, we're looking at Zervings and Scoob, followed by Taipan, Ozgokan, Kirsch, and Yuki Bear. 9 and 10, it is Shifty Wizard and Formula Fish, Dito, Top, Techie, Oof and Hoof, Magic Shot, Zoltan, JTM, Mason Racing, and Rapid Kahoot, rounding out the bottom dollar. Oh, I think everyone would love to get paid what he's getting paid. Oh, why am I in a car? Uh-oh. Well, this is going to be... Is Maddie not muted in game?
What's going on?
Maddie not muted in game. All right. Sweet. Oh, Maddie. Have I
just been commentating whole?
I think so, man.
Oh my gosh! I just commentated the whole qualifying.
Yeah, and no one heard you, except for the in-game, except for the in-game guys.
What is going on tonight?
Your internet is shocking, man.
God,
It keeps cutting out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like, you know, where like you get that robotic. You know,
Turn
where you
it
get.
off.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! My son's been playing Rocket League. Buddy, you can't play that while I'm commentating. Remember?
All right. If you want to take it away from the front of the grid, I know no one's going to be able to see it because I'm currently in a car and I am a Ferrari driver. I don't know why, which is bloody annoying. Can I retire?
All right,
No.
so it is 5 lights out. Punches in a Ferrari.
And the worst part is I'm on.
He gets a really good start.
I'm on keyboard.
TK Zervix is going wheel to wheel then with Taipan. Scuba's lost the position down into P4. Osco Kano up into P5 at a great start as type to P5 then. Osco Kano.
There we go.
As the pit strategies come up, Oscar Kano looking to go around the outside as Taipan looking to make a move on his teammate. Stays in behind though, and there is a little bit of chaos down the back. Duck Punch has had a terrible start. He has DNF from the start of the race. What a start by him. He's on the inside of Shifty Wizard, breaks pretty late, gets the job done. Does he before the apex? Shifty Wizard up on the inside though, they do a little bit of a bump, but good racing room as Magic Shot gets a much better exit and up into P9. Yuki Bear up into P6 still with Osgo Kano behind him. Going into turn 10. This is a sweeping left hand up there, still wheel to wheel. Yuki Bear and Osgo Kano, who's going to blink first as they come into the stadium section. Yuki Bear's on the inside, he does get a little bit of touch, but good racing room from has to tuck in behind 5.
You keep cutting out, Matty.
Finally, people can actually hear me.
Yeah, but you do keep cutting out, Matty.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro, you keep cutting out every now and again. Like right in the middle of a sentence, you'll just stop for a second, then all of a sudden we're back with you. So I'm not too sure what's going on.
Hang on, I'm going to fix it.
Okay, no worries. All right, I'll take over from now. But looking back down the back of the order here, we've got Techie down in P13, followed by Toppy, who's just had a bit of a mare. He's now down into P19, come off onto the grass. Ghosting is on, thank God for that. Dale Bev still in P1, followed by Carl Finitza. We've still got Zervings in P3. It is Taipan ahead of his teammate on the start, which is fantastic to see. Right ahead of Scoob AU. Ozgo Khan in P6, Yuki Bear P7. These two have been battling it out since the get-go. On the opening 2 laps, Yuki Bear unfortunately just dropping down the order. We might just quickly bring up all me things with position changes. Here we go. So Yuki Bear up 1 position, Formula Fish up 2 positions, while Shifty Wizard staying exactly where he started in P9. Magic Shot up a whopping 5 positions, probably the best starter of the day. Yes, it is. While Kirsch is one of 3 of the biggest droppers. We've got Kirsch down 4 positions. Zoltan up 4 positions. Techie in the same position as he started. Same with Hoof and Hoof. Mason Racing up 3. JTM up 1. Dito down 6 massive positions. Rapid Kahoot only up 1 position, while WRL Top is down a whopping 7 positions. Dale Bevs now gets the fastest lap. It's a bit of a DRS train starting to form, as we can see here as well, which is great. Going to start to see some changes here and there. But the battle at the moment it's quite tight. We've got Shifty Wizard now on the money here, trying to get Formula Fish. He is right on his tail, having a quick sniff of the gearbox in front of him. Just can't get the position done. He now goes into a DRS zone, and Formula Fish could be under attack here because he is outside of DRS range. He's now got 2 cars behind him. Shifty Wizard now goes for the move. Shifty Wizard gets the position swap done under DRS, while Formula Fish now drops down into P9. So Shifty Wizard having a little bit of issues here, but we're going to jump back up here between Ozgokan and Yuki Bear, as they seem to be having quite a bit of fun between them. We've got a caution in Sector 2. That is JTM around by the looks of it. It is all the way down the back there, losing a whopping amount of time. And just getting himself going again. We might just quickly jump on board with him, see if he's got a bit of damage. Yeah, he's missing his front right end plate. So a little bit of damage there, and it's going to be hard to control around this track, so he will have to pit to try and help himself out a little bit and hope to God he gets a safety car later on. Dale Bez just setting fastest lap after fastest lap, now with a 1:26.903. Starting to pull away from Carl Finitza now with a 9-second gap, 0.9 of a second gap between himself and P2. Zervings in P3, still in the same position as he started, but slightly under attack from Taipan. Now only 3 tenths behind him. Scoob in P5. If you guys want to see tyres, we can see tyres. Yep, sorry guys. I'm just trying to keep everything going. Tyres, there we go. Everybody on the mediums except for Zoltan, Mason Racing and JTM, and myself starting on the mediums as well. But I just didn't get to have fun. So there's your tyres, guys. Everyone on mediums.
Hopefully it's fixed now.
All right, take it away then.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, just let me know.
No, you're breaking up.
But yeah, I'm sorry.
But keep going. I think it might actually come good. Keep going.
Yeah. Oh, really? All right. So I'll just keep talking and just let me know if it's working or not. So Elsko Kano overtakes Scoob at the front there. As Duck was just saying, Yuki Bear. Okay, so a good little DRS train forming. A little bit more time in this lap as well, and on the back of Dale Beveridge, 4 tenths behind him. Is that working? Yo.
Yeah, sorry, dude, that is working. Sorry, I muted myself by accident.
Oh! Oh, that's all right. I thought it was me again.
No. You're all good.
Oh,
I'm just
me
quickly
again.
sorting myself out some dinner. I'll be back there to control that stream in just a second, my guy.
Man, thank you so much, and thanks for Duck for obviously stepping in here. So we are Abu Dhabi. We're on lap 5 of 58 of a 100%er. As we see Kirsch take over Formula Fish down in P9, and Yuki Bear and with each other a little bit here down in P6. Beveridge out in front, 4-10, started on pole position and currently leading this race. TK Zervix right on the back of Carl Faniza, and Taipan trying for a move on the outside. I don't think it's going to stick just yet though, no. And he's going to have to stick in behind, and he does make a little bit of contact, looks up the inside, does the Aston Martin driver, can he get it done? Does push TK Zervix a little bit wide, but this battle is not over as TK Zervix takes the inside line and stays out in front in P3, and Oscar Kano, while all this is happening, goes, thank you very much. I will take that position and up into P4. Love to say hello. She was meant to be commentating tonight, but we couldn't get it working. Alexis, you want to say hello? So Yuki Bear in P6, 2/10 behind. Taipan's just behind Oscar Kano, so little between the top 7, and then 2 seconds back to Shifty Wizard, and then 7/10, a little bit of a DRS train down to Techie, who's right on the back of Formula Fish. Magic Shot just trying to stay in DRS range here. As we see, Zoltan and Racing the only 2 on those hard tyre compound, so they will go a little bit longer. So around turn 7 and 8 we go once more for the 6th time this afternoon, and down the straight, the second DRS straight of the circuit, and there is a bit of a train forming. But at the moment, Dale Beveridge just managing this race really well in the reds. Looks like a penguin in charge of his orgy, doing pretty well actually out in front there, as we see Formula Fish right on the back of Magic Shot in the McLaren. Is he going to make a move into the tight stadium section? I think he's going to on the back of Magic Shot.
Yeah, I think as you mentioned it before, with Magic Shot just being outside of DRS, being inside of DRS, I think half a second later he was just outside of that DRS, so now he's going to come under attack from Formula Fish and take you behind, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and just broken that 1 second DRS from Carl Faniza as well, so crucial for him.
Carfanutes are still under attack from Zervix as well. Whoop. You're right.
No, you're good, man. No worries at all. Yeah. And so, yeah, TK Zervix does take over Carl Faniza up into P2. TK Zervix got a little bit of pace lately, and so does Dale Beveridge as well, as Techie and Formula Fish are going at it. Techie up into for a bit of a position change, are they? As Zoltan overtakes his teammate, gets the job done, and he is gaining on Techie. Is he going to get the job done into turn 9? No, he thinks better of it. Tries to prioritize the exit, and on the inside, Zoltan gets him up stick as Techie has the inside line.
Oh!
Into P11 he goes.
Some contact there between Techie and Zoltan as well. And now that's caused Techie to lose a lot of time on Zoltan. I've got a feeling Techie could actually have a little bit of damage as well, so we might jump on board with him quickly and have a look. No, he's still got his end plate, so he's okay. But that's allowed Zoltan to head up the field almost outside of that DRS range, still trying to get out there, but Zoltan now trying to close down that gap between himself and the top 10 position with Magic Shot. Just in 1.9 seconds, the gap still within range. He can definitely get it up there. He's just got to try and just manage his tyres a little bit better.
Yep, absolutely. And while this is happening, Formula Fish, after being over the box straight, and Ulfuna well, Ulfanuf looking to make the move and try and get a couple of positions up there. But Formula Fish does seem like he is struggling down in P13.
Yeah, agreed. It's a bit strange, to be honest. Shifty Wizard also going up in position, overtaking Kirsch. But I think the two guys to watch at the moment are the two Aston Martin drivers working together as a team. Taipan just pulling along Scoob in P6 and 7, right on the backside of Yuki Bear within that DRS train. And that DRS train ends with Scoob as well, as Shifty Wizard has 2.7 seconds to get back up to Shifty.
Yeah, absolutely. And Carl Faniza also struggling a little bit. 8/10 now behind Ozgo Kano and going to get under pressure by Yuki Bear as well. And then Ozgo Kano 3/10 behind TK Zerving. So this is going to be really interesting. It's a really long straight as well. So it looks like he's going to try and make a move as TK Zerving does lock up a little bit. Which is not what you want down this DRS straight. So he is struggling. He's going to struggle with top speed all the way down. And Ozgo Kano, sorry, is going to get the job done nice and early. P2 as Yuki Bear overtakes Carl Faniza. We just said he was struggling. So Yuki Bear up into P4 for the kick Sauber. And Ozgo Kano looking to chase down Dale Beveridge. And it does look like Ozgo's got a little bit of pace.
Yeah, he's managed to close that gap that was originally there, set by Carl Faniza. Now that gap has come down to 1.1, almost within range of DRS. So hopefully he can get back up there and we can start to see a bit of a battle for P1 and 2. I think that's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Carl Faniza just actually had a little bit of a snap on the exit there, and he has also lost a position to Yuki Bear and Taipan as well. So Taipan up into P4. Good races lately. I'm really impressed by Taipan's.
He's got some form going, which is really cool. It'd be interesting to see if Carl Faniza has any damage, because he seems to be losing just a lot of time to these guys ahead of him.
Yeah.
No damage.
Yeah, behind him, ready to behind Carl is Scoob. Taipan has left him for dead. His teammate left him out to dry a little bit, you know.
He has.
But yeah. So around the around turn 6, I think it is, and into the DRS zone. Carl Faniza does well, so he's not quite a sitting duck, as we see Taipan try and break the DRS of Yuki Bear, but Yuki Bear's not having any of it, and Yuki Bear gets the job done before the straight, and so does Scoob, as Scoob and Carl go wheel to wheel around turn 7, and Faniza has to yield, and Scoob and right behind his teammate once more.
Yeah, so Yuki Bear taking full advantage.
Really struggling.
Yuki Bear taking full advantage of all the racing going on ahead of him. Managed to get past Taipan. Now it's just Taipan and Scoob teammates, as you mentioned before. But Carl Faniza just struggling.
Yeah, it's very unlike him. I wouldn't imagine that these medium tyres would be burning off this quickly in 100%er. Yeah, JTM has had to pit, so he finds out 36 seconds behind the pack. So he'll be hoping for a safety car very shortly. Mason Racing P50 on those hard tyres. Hopefully those hard tyres for Zoltan and Mason Racing start to come into effect very soon. But Dubs now, really finding his that he has to defend against TK Zervings.
Yeah, I think he's managing ERS quite well, because he seems to... TK Zervings and Oz Gokhan now going at it together as well. But Dale Bevs, like I mentioned, on 33% ERS, so starting to manage it a little bit, but still getting a little bit low. I think he needs to just sort of pull it back a little bit, because it's now down to 20% ERS. And it's only lap 11 of 58. He could really start to come under fire later on in the race if he doesn't manage it a little bit better than what he is currently. 1.9 seconds the gap. He's trying to keep it. I can see what he's doing, but he's just going to manage that ERS a little bit better, because the man behind him, TK Zerving, is currently on 50%, followed by Oz Gokhan, who is on a whopping 92% ERS.
Yeah, that's a lot of ERS, you're right, and Dale Beveridge is now ahead, as Yuki You've been turn 9. Currently 2/10 ahead of him. So we need a safety car, Dark. That'll really make things interesting.
I think we do, but I'd love to see a safety car halfway through the race. Not just one, every 4 laps. Which, I mean, so far, 12 laps in, not a single safety car, not a VSC. It's been very clean driving too. I mean, there's a couple little hiccups here and there, but it's part of racing. But yeah, I think you're right. We need a safety car, but I'd prefer it to be halfway through the race just to bring everyone back together at that halfway point.
Absolutely. Oscar Carno goes wheel to wheel with TK Zervix, as we were just speaking about it as well. Going into turn 7, gets the job done on the apex, up into P2. Oscar Carno from TK Zervix, and this is just such good news. Cruising out in front, just out in the meadows, picking dandelions and perving on some women, is Dale Beveridge. I wonder if he's got his stream and his speed up tonight. Mate, do you know an interesting fact about Dale Beveridge? He streams his races and he streams his feet.
So we've got a foot
feet
cam.
Website. It's a true fact, he'll tell you.
So we've got a foot cam going.
Yeah,
I love
he
it.
sells the feet pics.
Yeah, it goes straight to WikiFeet.
He'll tell you. Yep, straight to WikiFeet, mate. $2.99 a month. You can watch Dale Beveridge's feet.
Yeah, they've got that new live stream foot fetish cam.
Exactly. Oh, also, Dark.
Oh, yeah?
With the steward's office, I do need to run something by you, right?
Go for it.
There needs to be a new rule put in place
for
Mad Dog racing shirtless.
Yeah.
Oh, Scoob is out! Scoob has just DNF'd. Sorry, he's just DNF'd into turn 1. The wall jumped out of nowhere, and he is out of this Grand Prix. And we just called it the commentator's curse has reigned true, and we have a full course safety car. Scoob out of the Grand Prix. Didn't see what happened.
So Dito taking full advantage of that, jumping into the pit straight away onto a set of... Is that intermediates?
They are intermediates. What does he know that we don't? The clouds do look very dark. Oh, is there rain coming? Carlton needs a 3-second time penalty for multiple walks. There is. Look at the clouds. Look at the clouds,
it's so dark. Hang on a minute.
Oh, yes, you're in the lobby. You can check.
I've got to bring it up, though. Give me 2 seconds. Guys, we are going to pause for a second while I just quickly bring something up. We'll try and get some weather updates throughout the race.
Oh, that would be absolutely fantastic. So while Ducks... Oh, does that mean we're off stream?
No, we're not off stream. It's just paused on screen, that's all.
Oh, yep. Copy.
That's all right. Still talking what's going on.
Oh, yeah, cool. Full course safety car. No one else has jumped in. It's Dito has taken a bit of a gamble here and gone for the intermediate tyres maybe a little bit early. Yuki there picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and everyone dives in the pits right now, so they must know something we don't, is the intermediate tyres being jumped on. It's not the intermediate tyres. Dale Beveridge puts on the hard tyre, as does everyone else, which only leads me to believe that It's Dito has made a massive mistake in the house. Does he jump back into the pits when he comes around? I bet he does, because I think it's been a little bit of a mistake as the top guys all jump on for hards, which means that if there is going to be rain, I would have thought they would have doubled on a medium or stayed out. Guys, stop getting 3-second time penalties under a safety car. You're under a safety car. Zoltan becomes your leader. He doesn't pit. He does decide to stay out on those 13-lap old hards.
Well, JTM's already back into the... It's Dito's already back into the pits. I think he's getting off his intermediate tyres here, which I think is going to be quite interesting to see. But I've got that graphic up on screen. Just disregard where it says player. It means that no one's running their telemetry, and that's fine. But I'll bring this up. On track, currently 24 degrees on air temp, but track temperature is showing 30 degrees. It is 30 minutes into the race. It is overcast, only 18% chance of rain. It is not going to rain, so I do not know what It's Dito was, what he was doing, what he was thinking, but it's not happening.
It's not happening. It's not happening at Yas Marina Circuit. There is no rain coming. Zoltan stays out on his hards. What do you make of that, Duck?
Sorry.
It is very early to jump on hards from everyone else.
I think I don't think it's too early. I think going onto the hards is probably quite a decent idea, and then going onto either a set of mediums later on in the race, or even wait for a late safety car and utilise the softs. But the mediums, I think, is going to be the way to go. It's going to be a two-stop strategy. I think.
Yeah, okay. I think you're right there as well. Absolutely two-stopper. Zoltan is very close to the safety car. Hey, hey, Duck.
Yo.
What's the difference between chopped beef and pea soup? Everyone can chop beef, but not everyone can pea soup.
That's the worst part because I'm having soup at the moment.
That's the best. Oh, that's the best.
Oh, it's Dito now picks up a 3-second time penalty as well, but Zoltan,
Oh, come on, guys, sort your shit out.
Yuki Bear and Carl Finitz are the other 2 3-second penalty holders, followed by it's Dito down in P17 with 3 seconds. But it is going to close up the field, which is fantastic to see. So this is going to bring people like it's Dito and JTM back into the race. And JTM, Lord knows JTM needed it. But what is going on with Zoltan at the front here? He was getting a bit glitchy there.
Mate, nothing grinds my gears more than people getting 3-second time penalties under safety cars and midgets in an orgy. Those two things just should not happen. You know what I mean? Especially like somewhere like Thailand. It's just dodgy. You just don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's a midget. It's just, you know, it shouldn't happen.
No.
Should not happen. I just think it's very little of me to think that.
Oh, I get it. It's very little of you.
Very little of me.
It's a pit lane entry. Yeah. It's giving him corner cutting pens according to Left 4 Dead. So that's true. That's right. It's that glitch that happened on.
Fine.
Yeah.
Don't put in the stewards. We don't care.
Stewards are gonna go bonkers.
Nah, we don't care. We're not going to reduce any 3-second time penalties. Sort your shit out. Mate, but what gets me? Yes, okay, it's a glitch, but 12 other players went through there and didn't get it. You know what I mean?
I fully agree. The moment they cross that white line, it's that penalty, and it really does my head in. If other people can't do it, surely.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm all with you. I'm completely with you there. I think I've had my say about this last time.
I think so.
Safety car is in. It is green lights. Away we go. Zoltan leading the pack, followed by Els Gokhan, who managed to jump Dale Bevs on the start there. But Dale Bevs getting pushed way out wide into turn 1, followed by Taipan. Now Zervik's down into P5. Yuki Bear in P6. We now see Taipan jump Dale Bevs as well, now going up into P3, while Dale Bevs just losing more and more time and not liking these hard tyres at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. TK Zervik's had a pretty good start. Magic Shot had a good start as well. Up into P10, took over Ufanuf, but Ufanuf and Magic Shot are going wheel to wheel down the box straight. Can Ufanuf get the job done? He did get a much better exit. They're going to go wheel to wheel into the chicane. Who's going to blink first? Oh no, there is a crash. Magic Shot hits into, is it TK Zervik's? No, Ufanuf. It was Ufanuf. The McLaren is off the track as well, and absolute chaos going into that chicane.
Yeah, it looked like there was carnage up ahead of him too, because I was on board with Magic Shot, and it showed some pieces of carbon fibre on the track ahead of him. So I think it may have been a domino effect. Something happened ahead of them.
Oh, it is Taipan that is around. Taipan went for an absolute drift. He did catch it, but he's down to P5. Ghosted straight away. That would have been chaos if ghosting was off.
Oh yeah, tier 3.
Because about 3 cars went through him.
Yeah, damage for Kirsch. So Kirsch has damage according to Left 4 Dead. But Shifty Wizard now making a play going up into P. Whoa! Shifty Wizard now entering the pits. So it looks like he had damage as well. Formula Fish also into the pits.
Dale Beveridge looking a lot better on these hards then. Coming into turn 4. Does break later than Ozgo Kano. He's going to get DRS And he's going to be out in front of Ozgo Kano as well. So Dale Beveridge, can he get the double move done here? DRS wide open right on the back of Zoltan then. He does look a little bit quicker and he goes on the outside. Will get the job done before the apex. Zoltan does squeeze him. Bit cheeky there. They go wheel to wheel. There is contact, but Dale Beveridge on the inside gets the job done on Zoltan. And what a pass by Dale Beveridge to be the new leader of the Grand Prix. And just like it was in lap 1, he's back up there. But Zoltan says, mate, listen here. Dale Beveridge gets overtaken double by both the McLaren and TK Zervix. TK Zervix goes out in front to P1 for the Mercedes. Dale Beveridge on the inside of Zoltan. They're still going wheel to wheel and playing silly buggers. Zoltan on the inside. Does he touch? No, he does leave a lot of racing room. That's good work by Zoltan, and Dale Beveridge back up into P2. What a battle. What a battle.
And while all that was going on, JTM managed to pick up a 10-second time penalty. It was also spun out in the exact same spot he originally spun out. Looks like he might have a little bit of damage as well. Zervik's now picking up the fastest lap with a 1:26.853. And Ozgokan now overtaking Zoltan. So Zoltan's quickly gone from P1 down to P4 on the older tyres compared to everybody else who are on fresh tyres.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, I forgot about that. Very, very good point. And Zoltan picks up a 3-second time penalty as well for his trouble for multiple team warnings. And there is a dive then by Taipan into turn 4. Says, thanks very much, Zoltan. While you're sleeping, I'm just going to take that inside line. And Zoltan says, mate, listen here, buddy. I'm coming for your lunch money. They make contact, and Zoltan is DNF'd. He's out of the race, and so is Taipan, and so is Carl Faniza, and they are out. And that is a massive crash. Pulls a full safety car.
So I'm just going to bring it up on the replay here so everyone can see exactly what happened again. So up in the top left-hand corner, you can see that replay box. It looks like the Aston Martin looked like he was squeezed a little bit. The McLaren was squeezed a little bit, and it's just caused contact with the Aston Martin, sending all three of them into a wall head first. And it's just not what you want to see. It's three drivers out in one quick foul swoop. And it's unfortunately because it's Taipan and Carl Finizzo who have been up the top majority of the race. Zoltan, who started way down in, I think, P17, managing to get himself up the front by not boxing. And I just think there may have been some desperation going on there. So that brings out our second safety car of the night, lap 19 of 58. 3-second warning for Ulf and Hoof under a safety car. That'll be him coming into the pit lane. Yep. So that is not good for the Williams lads, who are currently in contention for the Constructors' Championship. Now only left with one driver.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane, man. I was on board with Zoltan. As that was happening. I have no opinion. I do have an opinion, but I'm going to say it offline. I don't know, man.
Let me just have a quick let me have a quick squiz at this. Do you reckon? And I'm going to put this in a way that it's a little bit vague.
Yeah, go on.
Do you think that said driver that was the cause of the incident hasn't changed much?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yes,
I know exactly who you think is at fault, and look, I kind of agree.
And can I be a little bit controversial here?
Mm-hmm.
In saying I think that. Oh, hang on. I think that there was inattention.
You broke up as you said that. What did you say? Hello? Matty? Right at the pivotal moment, he has left the session. I'll see if I can invite him back. Peace. F6. He's not even online anymore. Well, that's not good. Kirko, if you're listening, if you can check... if you can ask Toppy to see if Matt Skills is online and send him an invite. I'm not sure if I've got him as a friend on EA. I'm like 99% sure I do, but just not sure. But he's completely dropped out. Wonder who you two are talking about? Yeah. Look, it's a rough one. Seeing it from the view that I've seen it, I think that said person is potentially at fault. And if I think what Matty was going to say, I think he was going to say it could be intentional. And if it is intentional, then that's the second time he's done
I'll be
it.
back very shortly, Dark. My power's just tripped out.
You're all good, man. Oh, it sounds like it too.
All right, I'm just loading up my Xbox. I'll be back in a second.
You're all good, man. I've got the hiccups now too, so that's fantastic. Yeah, it'll be the second time since we've given him a league ban once. We've brought him back as a second time, but we'll see. We'll see. It's going to come down to the stewards at the end. So, and look, I'm going to be quite controversial, but the stewards this week, seeing it from where I can see it, I think a few of them need to go and kick rocks because they're blind. Not too sure what they're smoking, but sometimes those stewards. I mean, the entire season these stewards have been fantastic, but this week, and when you see some of the results come out, I just think there's some really silly errors being made. But we'll move on. Yuki Bear, so we'll have a look at the grid at the current moment. It is Zervix in P1, followed by Dale Bevs in P2. In the RB, it is Ozgokano in P4 for Kick. Sauber, it is Yuki Bear who is managing to get his way back up the grid. Mason Racing in the Alpine in P5, followed by the second RB with Magic Shot. In P7, it is WRL Top, followed by P8. It's Dido for Haas. You can't hear me. I can hear you. Maddie? I can't hear you. Oh, hang on. I'm just going to quickly message him just to let him know he is. I can hear you.
Oh, now I can hear.
Oh, there we go. I was like, oh, sure. I better quickly message Maddie just in case, because I could hear you the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like, I better message him just so he doesn't say anything outlandish.
Mate, what a weird night. My whole Android just went black. And, like, my meter just switched. It just flipped.
Yeah, right.
Like, what the?
Yeah, funny thing is, it's sounding a bit better, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I should have just restarted my Xbox. It would have been way better.
Yep.
Oh, poor Alexis, man. Because she was trying to get in. She couldn't get in either. She cried for the last
really?
2 minutes. Poor girl. Oh, well. But yeah, so what I was saying... Oh, we're back racing. Do you want to commentate that? I don't know. What are we doing? Oh, no, safety car still. So what I was saying was the controversial part for me, and to be vague as well, is I think that it was in a tent.
An attempt.
In a tent.
In a tent?
Yeah. Fake. Take out the A. What does it spell?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got what you mean. I was saying that before when you were away. I was saying that, if I was guessing correctly, I think Maddie was about to say that it may have been intentional. And if...
No, I would never. Taipan's already put 2 tickets in. Zoltan's put a ticket in. This is epic.
Alright, so are we back to Green Flag Racing? We are now, yeah. So Dale Bevs now trying to track down TK Zomix to take back his rightful place in P1. It is Ozgo Kano in P3 for the RB, but TK Zomix managed to get a decent start, not too far from Dale Bevs. Dale Bevs still pulling him, trying to reel him in, but it looks like he's now trying to go for a move down the outside, just doesn't get the move done, while TK Zomix just sticks it out ahead. I'm wondering, Matty.
Yes, sir.
I'm wondering if we brought down TK Zervings a bit prematurely.
I feel like that too. But I also feel like Dale Beveridge has the pace.
Yeah, you know what?
P1.
He's battling with the guys, I guess. So he might actually just be the right pace with these lads. So I could be wrong, actually.
TK Zervix does go wheel to wheel around turn 9 once more with Dale Beveridge. Dale Beveridge out in front, P1 in the Red Bull. I couldn't remember who was out front. Dale Beveridge is now leading. And now I've got no game volume. Man, this is a ridiculous night.
Oh, your night has gone crazy. But TK Zervix, yeah, like you said, just losing out to Dale Bevs as he went around the outside in turn 9. TK Zervix now only 2/10 off the back of him, so still in it, but he's now coming under fire from Ozgo Kano. DRS now enabled after the safety car there, but Yuki Bear in P4 now trying to track down Ozgo Kano, only 3/10 behind him. Magic Shot starting to lose a little bit of time to Yuki Bear, while Mason Racing now fully outside of that 1 second DRS gap that he needs to be inside of. To Magic Shot, so he will start to come under fire soon if Top can catch him.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got Uffenhoff as well, making a charge on those soft tyres. So he does get past Rapid Kahoot, and he's wheel to wheel with Dino, and he's got a Red Bull of Toppy to compete with. Dino goes past Toppy then, and so does Uffenhoff. Does he get the job done in the Alpine? He does, and it's going to be a little bit of chaos into this chicane. It'll be interesting if they can all get out alive here. They do, as Uffenhoff goes ahead of Toppy, and behind it's Dino, and down this DRS straight then we've got a couple of cars wheel to wheel, Shifty Wizard and Rapid Kahoot there. Rapid Kahoot overtakes the Red Bull, and the Hash has a look, but can't get anything done. Shifty Wizard and Kirsch also trading places in that battle as well. Shifty Wizard then was wheel to wheel with Toppy. Shifty Wizard goes out in front in P10. But Uffenhoff on those soft tyres, making them work for him.
I'll tell you what, Toppy has just gone from P7 to P12 in pretty much one lap. P13 even.
Not good.
You hate to see a fall from grace, but this is sort of what we're seeing with Toppy. Yeah, I know he's got some pace in him, but Tier 2, man, it's just such a competitive tier this season that I genuinely thought he would be further up the order, but this season it's just been a struggle town for him, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel for Toppy because I just love him so much. He's a great guy, and you just want people to enjoy their racing.
Yeah, he's just a big cuddly bear, that kid.
That's true. Ozgo Kano makes it on TK Zevix. Oh, double overtake him. Ozgo Kano, no, he doesn't go for it. He sticks in behind, but do you know who else sticks it in? TK Zevix sticks it in just like a backdoor slut. Does he get the job done? No, he doesn't. But he does go wheel to wheel. He's going to get DRS down this straight, is he? Ozgo Kano, TK Zervix are wheel to wheel, both with their wings wide open. Who's going to blink into turn 9? It is a sweeping left-hander as they go wheel to wheel. The Mercedes is out in front, gets up into P2, and Yuki Bear wants a little bit of action. Ozgo Kano's got to be careful here. He doesn't lose a couple of positions. He's very wise there. Fights another day with Zerving, sticks in behind, and Yuki Bear is on the backside of him.
Just quickly, I want to go back to the topic of Toppy for a second.
Yes.
I was talking to him a couple of weeks back, and I just want to make it known that I'm really proud of this kid. So when I first met him, I'm not going to lie, he's a big boy. However, he has lost, when I spoke to him probably about 4 weeks ago, has lost 25 kilos just from walking 10Ks. 10Ks a day. Every single day, rain, hail, or shine, he says he will go for a walk for 10Ks and come home. And as a result, like I said 4 weeks ago, yeah, dude. Yep. So, and as a result, has lost 25 kgs in that time. He's absolutely crushing it. And I'd say within the last 4 weeks, he's probably lost a little bit more than that too. So, I just want to say a massive congratulations to you, Toppy. We're all rooting for him. We're really proud of you.
Absolutely, man. That's a top effort. That is a top effort.
I see what you did there.
I got dad jokes for days, man.
You do.
Popping out my arsehole, you know.
So Uffenhoff now just overtaking Magic Shot, going up into P5. You got to remember, though, that this man here, Uffenhoff, does have that 3-second time penalty weighing over his head. So he's got to try and clear out of Magic Shot behind him later on in the race, or whoever is behind him later on in the race. So Hennessy, the newest Tier 3 Williams driver in the chat, saying, come on, Techie, cheering on his teammate. Unfortunate for his teammate in Tier 2, Carl Finitzer, just caught up in what can only be described as one of the most hectic crashes I've seen on this game in a long time.
That was hectic crash, man.
It was, wasn't it? Imagine seeing that in real life.
Yeah, I think I had PTSD.
Oh.
Hey, Hennessy, he's on the chat.
That's
Do you know where Hennessy came from, Duck? Do you know where Hennessy came from? Hennessy came from the shit league.
Oh.
That's where he came from. He came from the shit league, and now he's in the good league. I'm gonna stop running soon. Just say it. Just say it.
You didn't mention the name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
A shit league.
We're talking about Hennessy. Crossing over to the light side.
Cash, mate, that's not where you drive the car. Mate, he was off the track, smoking some crack.
But he is
up in the P9.
side by side with the Alpine. No, Alpine just tucks back in behind him. Now, so Teggy now down into P12. So decent points for him so far coming. Zoltan has now left the session. Why do you consistently leave the session, people?
Yep. Oh, a magic shot just has a bit of a moment. A bit of a double overtake here. Orfanov gets the job done on the soft tyres. Up into P5. It's Dino's behind him. Formula Fitch picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But Magic Shot just had a bit of a moment as Ulfanov locks up the soft tyres into the last corner. It's Dino has a bit of a snap, which does save Magic Shot. Rapicoot right on the back there as well. He's looking for a big result as well. But these four are absolutely battling it as Ulfanov's soft tyres, 8 lap old now, probably... I don't know, nearing the end, maybe in about 5 or 6 laps time. But Magic Shot's going to get the run on him up into the box straight. So into the DRS zone, he's going to pick up DRS on the Alpine. And yeah, it doesn't look like Ulfanov's soft tyres are doing that well now. He did sort of break, I won't say it.
He got a little bit drifty on the
He did.
On the corner of whatever the last corner was. Turn 5. But yeah, I think you're right. I think his soft tyres are really going to start to let go very soon. I think hoping for, I don't know if he goes back to his hard tyres or if he's going to go to a set of mediums and just try and take these soft tyres as long as possible. I wonder if he's running telemetry. Let's have a look. No, he's not. No, he's not. So I can't see what his tyres would be on. That's a shame.
That's a shame.
However, I can see Magic Shots, I believe. Yep, Magic Shot. Tyres currently sitting on 7% on the front left, 12% on the front right, and 9 and 11% on the rears. So I would say Ulfenhof, who's now just picked up another 3-second time penalty, is also pitting, getting off those tyres.
Yeah, Rapicoot up into P6. You love to see it. Another nice guy. Who's been struggling with form as of late, does overtake Magic Shot. Magic Shot is struggling quite hard at the moment, especially in turn 1 and 2. Just losing a couple of positions there to Rapicoot and It's Dito, but he does try the inside of It's Dito, gets the job done before the apex, and will get DRS on the exit as well. So Rapicoot having a little bit of, he'll be under pressure here as the Haas driver of It's Dito comes around. They're going 3 wide into the chicane. Magic Shot does get the job done though. It's Dito right behind him. He's going to have to tuck in behind, and so will Rapicoot. But Rapicoot and Shifty Wizard go wheel to wheel up the chicane then. Who's going to come out on top? Shifty Wizard has to take a little bit of the outside off track, mate. I can't even get my words out.
So Rapicoot now just getting the move done
Shifty
back
Wizard
on
into
Shifty.
the
There you go. Yeah, I just saw that.
And causing a virtual safety car.
And it looks like Kirsch, yet again, is the victim of it all. He's lost his whole front wing. And is that Shifty Wizard turning... Did you manage to see that at all? Shifty Wizard just full turn into Kirsch?
Just caught the end of it, yeah.
On the straight?
Yeah, just caught the end of it. Yeah, I think I didn't catch it. I caught the end of it. But I think that's what happened. There's some silly buggers going on tonight.
Seems like it. Unfortunately, Kirsch...
That sounds like a duck smackdown.
Yeah.
it's coming.
Yeah, look. Unfortunately, Kirsch, just like I said, the recipient of the bad news, they're just now going into the pit lane to replace his front wing. He'll also do a tyre change while he's at it. We've also got Mason Racing, Shifty Whizzer, and Formula Fish also into the pits. As Formula Fish now coming out of the pit lane, so underneath that. Oh no, I don't know where he is. He's back on track.
So Dale
Lost me
Beveridge
ways.
jumped to the pits to put medium tyres on. Everyone else at the front decides to stay out. I do think medium tyres can get home from here. 28 laps to go.
Far
And
out.
Dale Beveridge is a good race manager.
I'm just going to quickly. Are you able to invite Dito back to the session?
I can do that for you, sir.
Sweet. I'm going to guess we're going to start to see a few issues going on because of Zoltan leaving the lobby. Because Dito just got booted, and he's up in P5, so now he will lose a bit of time here. He's now AI'd, which is good, so he's ghosted under a safety car as well, which is good.
I'm trying to get him. I think he's got to add me.
Oh, okay. I'll quickly send an invite. 1 sec.
Dito.
I've just sent him an invite.
No, I've got him. Yeah, me too. Yeah, sweet.
Cool. So I'll get him back in. Yeah, unfortunately, just drivers leaving. Charles Gamer send clip. Yeah.
I do think we need to increase the penalties for people leaving.
Yeah.
I don't think one LP is enough.
Well, it seems like, honestly, it seems like tier 2 is the root cause.
Dito's bloody AI is pitted as well.
It's pitting, yeah. But it seems like tier 2 is the root cause of it all. Like, no other tier is leaving mid-lobby.
Yeah.
It just seems like tier 2 is the one that's constantly doing it.
Yeah.
It should be. I think a race ban is probably a bit too harsh. However, I think it should be dependent on the issues caused. So obviously, this one here, it's caused him to pit under a safety car because he's been booted. Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
I like that.
I'm just going to quickly try and send him another invite because I'm not sure if he can get back in. Send him another
I don't think they can. I don't think they can take control. That's
well, they can. So there is a way. I mean, I know on PC there is definitely a way. There you go. Ditto has joined. You can just completely Alt F4 out of the game. Come back in. If it doesn't let you again, Alt F4 out of the game again, and then you can get back into your seat. That's what I did when I got booted once. For Xbox, I believe if you just turn off your Xbox, like hard reset, so hold down that on-off button, it's the same thing. Yeah, he's left the session again. So safety car in this lap. So Dito is going to get absolutely roasted here. So currently sitting on board with Zervinx, mate. I'll let you take it away for the safety car restart.
Yeah, absolutely. So Zervinx will become the safety car. He is very close to safety car, so he's going to have to slow down quite a lot, I would think, to let the safety car go in, followed by Yuki Bear. Dale Beveridge, watch him off the start here with the Red Bull on the medium tyres because he's going to absolutely cook. So TK Zervinx will become the safety car, and we'll have a look when he goes. Let's have a look at his telemetry. There we go.
Yeah, Ditto, no worries, man. Just well, I've sent you an invite, so just use that invite, dude.
So TK Zervinx's foot is down. He did have a big snap when he tried to go early around the corner. Lucky that the safety car was out there. Otherwise, he would have got eaten up. And away we go once more. JTM does take over. It's Dito down the back there because of the issues at the moment. But a good restart here from the front. No incidents as we head down past turn 1 and 2. It is TK Zervinx away from Yuki Bear, 4/10, and then Ozgo Kano, and then Magic Shot behind him. So around turn 4 we go into the box straight. We've got no DRS for the first lap. Dale Beveridge, as we said, is absolutely cooking. Gets the job done on Techie. So up into P6 for Dale Beveridge, but he is two... I've got that stupid thing on. Hang on. Put the interval on. Yeah, so he's 5/10 behind Rapper Cahoot. And Rapper Cahoot has absolutely lost it. He is spinning around like Tina Turner. And Formula Fish goes through as well. So Rapper Cahoot down to P8. No damage. Did catch it very late. could have been a lot worse for him, as we see Yuki Bear go up into P1 from TK Zervix, who does have the inside line, but they are all just sliding around there. Very slidey. I think the hard tyres are quite cold at the moment on that low track temperature as well. I'll get my words out by the end of the race, I'm sure. Yuki through the stadium section then from TK Zervix, 3/10 behind him. Great start there by Yuki Bear in the Kick Sauber.
Dido, mate, you're not showing online, so I can't send you an invite. And also a massive thank you to Hennessy for subscribing with a Tier 1 subscription to Wallaby Racing League. Welcome to the family, my man.
Yeah, what an absolute legend as Kirsch overtakes Toppy in the Mercedes, gets the job done there. DRS is back on this lap, I think. Did I see that? Yeah, 2/10 behind Yuki Bear is TK Zervings into the box straight in the DRS zone. Should get the job done fairly quickly. Ozgo Kano is behind him as Rapid Kahoot and Ulfenhoof are playing wheel to wheel. Silly buggers around turn 4. Rapid Kahoot gets the job done and up into P9. Ulfenhoof ahead of him, but is TK Zervings. Can he get the job done into the chicane? He's not close enough just yet. Yuki Bear still out in front in P1 from TK Zervings, and then Ozgo Kano behind him.
I'll tell you what, the two RBs are absolutely cooking here, both in P3 and P5 now. Dale Bev's now just going up above Magic Shot. It's TK Zervings now down into P3 while Magic Shot, so Ozgo Kano now managed to get past Zervings and now sets his sights on Yuki Bear ahead of him to try and get that P1. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be really tight for these three drivers come the end of the race. Four drivers come the end of the race, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely epic. I can't wait for it. And but what's really interesting as well is Dale Berry is really making these medium tyres work for him. Down in P8, up into P4 now. 3/10 behind TK Zervix. And this next DRS zone is going to be a very interesting one as Dale Beveridge goes fastest man on track by a mile. 1:26.1 at the moment and right on the back of TK Zervings. So down into turn 4 we go once more. Yuki Bear out in front in P1 at the moment as Dale Beveridge. Can he get the job done into the apex? Goes around the outside of TK Zervix. They go wheel to wheel. Dale Beveridge gets the job done. Wing wide open. Then Ozgo Kano in his sights. He's got the medium tyres. Ozgo Kano's got to be a DRS as well, and he makes a move on Yuki Bear. He goes up into P1. Dale Beveridge is not going to be close enough. Yuki Bear locks up a little bit into the chicane. Formula Fish and Rapid Kahoot go wheel to wheel. Rapid Kahoot breaks a little bit later, gets the job done up into P8. Shifty Wizard past Formula Fish then on the inside, and the Mercedes coming through of Kirsch as well. So Formula Fish losing a couple of positions as Ozgo Kano is overtaken by Yuki Bear in that DRS zone, and Dale Beveridge comes through and says, "Thank you very much. While you two are battling, I'm going to come through." He goes on the outside and takes Ozgo Kano, then goes on the inside and takes Yuki Bear, and in two corners, Dale Beveridge on the medium tyres goes P1. What a move!
What a move. Just that double overtake maneuver to try and switch it back over to the other side of the track and take Yuki Bear just to regain the lead of the race from where he started. Absolute phenomenal racing, man. That was insane.
That was epic, man. That was so epic. I clipped it as well, so I got a good broadcast for you of that. That was absolutely insane. TK Zervix, man, that's just incredible.
Yeah, I'd be sending that off to. There's a website you can send your overtakes to, and you can win a what are they called? The steering wheels that people love.
Oh, really?
Fanatec,
okay.
yeah, you can win Fanatec's and shit like that. So if you just take that clip and send it through. Yeah,
sweet.
Potentially, could be a shot to win. I know that we had a driver in our league that did that.
Yeah, okay.
And he won it.
Epic. Yeah, that was epic.
Let's see if I can get Dito back in. I completely forgot about him.
Gersh is also making moves here from P9. Double overtake on both Techie and Kahoot. Rapid Kahoot on Techie on the inside, looking to get the job done. He does in the DRS zone, and Kahoot's having an absolutely cracking race today.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying watching his racecraft, actually. It's really good. So Dale Beveridge on the medium tyres, now out of DRS zone, coming into the second lap. He is trying to pump his, I think what Dale Beveridge is doing, he's trying to pump his tyres as much as he can, build a bit of a lead, and then manage the race from there. So that way, even if his tyres do shoot off a little bit, he'll have some room to manage. which is what he does like to do. That one's up there on the Mazepin overtake. Poor Dito, I feel for him. Rog's leaving the lobby. Yeah, Wog, it's not good, mate. It's just ruined his whole race, to be honest. It's, yeah. Dale Beveridge 1.4 seconds ahead then. TK Zervix with DRS, will get DRS, sorry, on the backside of Ozgo Kano. Ozgo Kano is a bit far away from Yuki Bear. Yuki Bear's got a little bit of pace now, 6/10 ahead of Ozgo Kano. Is he close enough? He has got the rear wing wide open. Yuki Bear does not. He does try and break the slipstream. He's not going to be close enough. Is TK Zervix going to be close enough? No, they're not. So into the chicane we go again then. TK Zervix right on the back of Ozgo Kano, who's right on the back of Yuki Bear. DRS wide open once more. Down the second DRS straight. Is he close enough this time? Zervix pass, but Ozgo Kano making it like an absolute bus. Kirsch up. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Migrating host. Duck, what's going on?
I don't know who the host is. That's Carl Finitzer. Carl Finitzer is the host. So, has he left?
Mason's leaving. I don't know. I've just been kicked off the session. Mason's left. Cahoot's left. The race is done on my screen.
No, it's not.
Is it just me?
Yeah, I think it's just you, man. It's just you that left. Yeah, so I'll send you an invite. It's just
Thank
because
goodness.
you had me so worried then.
Mate, I looked at the Twitch stream. I was like, okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Apparently, I don't. Apparently, you're not showing online.
Oh. Yeah, I'm online. Oh, can I just join?
Should be able to.
Join. Can't join you.
No, you'll be able to join Toppy though.
Oh yeah, I'll join Carl. There we go.
Yeah. Or do I just not? I just don't have you as an EA friend. Apparently, I thought I did. Anyway.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. So something's happened. Something has happened at the front here. So Dale Bev's now 3-second gap to Ozgo Kano behind him. So that is huge. Now it looks like Yuki Bear is just going to take that position from Ozgo Kano as well, and it just looked like Ozgo was just sitting there, just dead. He was so slow there. I'm not too sure what happened, but TK Zerving's now down into P4, still on the attack to try and take back any sort of positions that he can, trying to go for a podium. But I tell you what, it's these two here in the Mercedes, which is not what this league needs anymore. We don't need this Mercedes dominance that we're watching. It just brings me back to the whole, what's his name? Lewis Hamilton dominance era.
It almost feels like the Mercedes are leaving the rest of the pack for dead.
Oh, they are?
It almost feels like they're leaving them for dead.
Yeah, well, they are because their team principal is left for dead.
Hennessy says, too many friends. It's true.
Who? Me?
I have no idea.
I'm guessing it was me.
Duck, I must say though, Duck,
yeah.
You are a magnificent commentator.
Oh.
Honestly, I'm so glad that you're back on the mic.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's like an orgasm in my ears. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding, eh?
Like, just like, there are some times where I just get my words so mixed up. My God.
Like I don't know.
But you know what? It does. It feels really good to have you back on the mic with me.
It is good fun.
It's the Skilled Dick Show once again.
How good? So true. Mate, my ear pussies are happy. I'll tell you that much. My ear pussy is happy. I mean, man, if you opened a sex hotline, you would get so many customers.
Oh, God.
Honestly, that is something I would sponsor, eh? I would be the heavy breather on the other end of the fucking phone.
Oh, God.
Mate.
Need a trio with Manny's assistant. Not with the way we're talking right now, Wogjet.
But I sound like a 12-year-old girl. You've got this like deep rumble. I don't know how you're not a black guy, by the way.
Oh.
Honestly. Like, I don't know, man.
I have no idea. But let's get back to this. Just ignore the safety car glitch that's showing up on my screen, by the way, guys. I'm not too sure why that's up there. And it's not going away anytime soon. Which
just
is fun.
like my tent that I've pitched in my pants after listening to you commentate. Not going away anytime soon, I'll tell you that much.
So just looking at the current weather conditions while I try and divert Matty away from what he's saying. Air temp Currently 23 degrees, track temp 29 degrees. We just see Yuki Bear get a massive snap of oversteer there, and it's now going to allow Ozgo Kano to take position from Yuki Bear as Yuki Bear now drops down to P3. Now under attack from TK Zervings as he is now in P4, still ahead of his teammate Kirsch, but he's only 2/10 behind Yuki Bear. The battle up the front is what we are seeing now, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Dale Bevs now off 5 seconds up the road on his new medium tyres. Probably the strategy of the century was what we're seeing here. Track temperature showing 29 degrees, guys. It's still forecast for an overcast half an hour into the race from where we are now, which will be probably roughly around the end of the race. We are definitely over halfway mark as we enter lap 39 of 58. Where's Alexis? What's she doing?
She's sitting right next to me.
Put her on the mic. Get her.
All right, she has something to say.
Dale is so far ahead that he could have a Chinese succulent meal.
So good. She's been waiting all week to say that.
A Chinese meal? A Chinese succulent meal?
Yes, you know it. How good is it? Don't touch my fingers. Goes ahead.
I see you know your judo well.
This is democracy manifest.
Oh, actually, speaking of, I would say internet celebrities, but this guy is an absolute huge icon in the world of Star Wars. It's really sad to see that James Earl Jones passed away today.
Did he?
Yeah, man. James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, passed away today, probably about 12, 13 hours ago. It's so sad, man.
That's so sad. I think that's the first time I've ever been sad about a black
I
man.
know.
Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, dear. All right. So.
Too far. He's also, do you know he's also the voice of Mufasa?
He is the voice of Mufasa.
Yes.
Here's a fun fact for you. I've never, ever watched The Lion King.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Are you serious?
100%.
Are you serious?
Yep.
This is democracy manifest. That is blasphemy, man.
I've been
It's
told.
the greatest movie of all time. All time. Nothing even comes close, man.
I've been told. I have been told.
Gosh.
But
Oh my god.
look at this. Kirsch now jumping up into P2 in the Mercedes, just on an absolute flyer on those medium tyres, following Dale Beveridge's, following something that he did. But Kirsch now sitting in P2, ahead of Ozgo Kano, now down into P3, Yuki Bear P4, Zervix losing a position, now dropping down to P5, while Magic Shot is in P6, still within DRS range of TK Zervix. Techie now picking up a 3-second time penalty. Ulfenhoof in P7, Shifty Wizzer P8, it's Mason Racing in P9, Kahoot in P10, JTM P11, Techie in P12, Toppy 13, 14 it is Formula Fish, and 15 it is Dito. So every driver tonight that is currently finishing will have a point to their name. Oh, sorry, at least 2 points to their name with the double points on offer. And unfortunate for these guys down the back here, DNF, it is Zoltan, Taipan, Kalfinitsa, Scoob, and Lonely Little Duck Puncher, the commentator who started on the grid for some strange reason.
Like never seen Lion King?
Like never.
Like never?
Actually, here, this is gonna piss you off even more. I've seen number 2.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't deal. Oh, I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I didn't know I was gonna come on. I didn't know I was gonna deal with that.
I've been
how am I
meaning
gonna
to.
Sleep?
I've been meaning
How
to.
am I going to sleep tonight?
I don't know.
We need a watch party. We need to do a watch party, man.
Watch me bawl my eyes out, apparently.
Exactly, man. Like the childhood trauma that you have not experienced because of that movie. I'm still not over it. It's been 20 years. Alexis, Duck has never watched The Lion King. What do you think about that? What do you think about
Bad.
that? Just bad.
I will watch it tonight for Alexis.
Oh, he's gonna watch it tonight for you. Wow, Hennessy said, how do you get red wine out of carpet? Well, Hennessy, don't spill it in the first place.
Yeah, definitely not. I've got a bar. I've got this really nice cleaning bar that you use. Professional carpet cleaners use it. You can use that. That'll get red wine out of anything.
Is it sperm?
It's Jesus.
I'm just asking, because you don't have to sell it, you can make it. That's all.
It's a cleaning bar.
Okay, alright, just check it. Just check it. I'm just
Oh,
checking.
oh,
I've heard that the chemical compound.
right. Any tips for getting red wine out of carpet? Comms were too funny. I dropped my glass. That's. This is what you're gonna do during a 100% race. You gotta have someone
That's
there to
true.
make you laugh.
Exactly, you know? I mean, Dale Beveridge can literally have a succulent Chinese meal. The guy is 8.5 seconds ahead, Duck. This
He
is
is.
ridiculous at this point.
The battle between Ozgo Kano and Kirsch is now heating up too. Ozgo Kano on those harder tyres versus Kirsch, who are on the mediums. I'll bring up the tyres just in case we want to start to see them. There you go. So a mixture of hards and medium tyres currently. Dale Bevs on 14 lap old medium tyres. Ozgo Kano on the 29 lap old hard tyres. Kirsch on the 15 lap old medium tyres. So that's your top three, your podium places at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see where they go later on down the track. And penalties. So TK Zerving, so Yuki Bear both with a 3-second penalty. Hoof and Hoof has 6 seconds worth of penalties. Mason Racing on 3 seconds. It's Techie with 3 seconds. Formula Fish with 6. And Dito with 6 as well. Now, we know that penalties are most likely going to get removed due to their pit lane entrance. But, oh, and that is Kirsch around.
Oh.
Kirsch battling for P3, and for P2, is now back down into P7 after having an absolute nightmare of a start to his race with damage on multiple occasions, losing his whole front wing. It's so unfortunate for him, but he's now going to start that recovery climb and try and pull himself right the way back up to where he was in P3. But it has allowed for his teammate in Mercedes to jump back into P3, so no massive points lost for these boys.
Yeah, you hate to see it. But good, yeah, hate to see it because Kirsch had an absolute great start to the race and he was just slowly being consistent as we see it's JTM. I'm pretty sure lose a bit of his wing. Did he? Someone did that down there. It's not JTM, it could be Shifty Whizzer. But they did lose a little bit of front wing down the back there.
I don't know what you're talking about there, Hennessy. Dale Beveridge doesn't have a 10-second penalty. So Shifty Whizzer still has all of his front wing. And Dito is off on his own with 11 second the gap. Toppy now picking up a 3-second time penalty.
All right, Alexis has a dad joke. She's gonna take
Go for it.
Go.
What building has the most words in it? A library.
It does. She's not wrong.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm an idiot because she said, what building has the most words? And I was like, in my head, I was like, an encyclopedia. Ah, got it. Nope. Even then, it's a dictionary with words, the most words in a book, but you know. Yes, how Dale. Oh, sorry. Gotcha. Dale 10 seconds ahead. How did that happen? Yeah, sorry. Gotcha. I misread that. All right,
Well,
so.
what happened? Oh, I know how to answer that question.
Go.
Dale Beveridge drove faster than everyone else for the last few laps to a point where he was 11 seconds ahead. He drove faster than everyone else. That's how it happened.
It is. You're not wrong.
Yeah. True.
But look
True
at
as
this.
naan bread.
This whole grid order has changed. Hoof in P4 has come out of absolutely nowhere. He's managed to take Magic Shot. Yuki Bear is now down into P6. Kirsch down into P7. The whole grid order has just changed from the top 7.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm still backing Kahoot here for the win in the Ferrari. I think he's gonna. Yeah, there, fastest man on track.
As you say
125,
it.
721. just as I say it, Goose going to come back and take victory here. We have got 13 laps to go here at Abu Dhabi.
He'll need to put his foot down. He's got 13 laps left to go. 3 seconds for Dito. But Rapid Kahoot has 9 seconds to make up on Techie to be able to get that job done. If he wants to take a win, he needs to get further up the order. Quite a lot further.
Yeah. We do need it. We do need a safety car, so if anyone would like to cause it, just do it off the stream. We won't look at you. Just PM me and I'll get Duck to change the view. Alright? Plug it, run it into a wall, let's make it interesting. But what will be interesting though is the podium finish. I think that's going to be super interesting. You've got TK Zervik, Oscar Kana, Ufanov, Magic Shot, and Yuki Bear all fighting for a top 3 here. And no one is blinking so far. Magic Shot starting quite far down the order at the start of the race. Has just worked his way up. He's had a great race. Drive of the day so far for me.
What's your order?
Oh, don't tell me that. I've got Dale Beveridge, TK Zervinks.
Yeah.
Oscar Kano, Ufanov, Magic Shot, Yuki.
Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet.
Praise the Lord. Ufanov P4. So yeah, it'll be super interesting to see. Magic Shot's had a cracking race, and he's looked quick this afternoon. As Shifty Wizard goes off track and takes over its JTM, that'll be really interesting if he has to give that back. As up the front, Osco Kano and TK Zervix go wheel to wheel.
Looks like Shifty did have to give it back. He moved over off to the far left-hand side of the track and let JTM through and has retaken the position of P10.
Yeah, it did look like that. Osco Kano did overtake TK Zervings while all that was happening as well. Zervings and penalties, Magic Shot with no penalties either. He doesn't pick many up, so it'll be interesting if that comes into play later in the race as well. Coming into the final stage of this race there, Duck. It's getting interesting.
46 of 58 laps underway. It's been a really good race, to be honest. Apart from that 3-car carnage, which even then, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite entertaining to watch happen live on stream. It's been a very good, clean race.
It has. Yeah, it has been a great race. Great race to watch. Scooby-Dooby-Doo had a misfortunate DNF.
He did.
Duck Punch had a terrible start to the race.
Yeah, just DNF'd off the box.
How did you DNF without a car state? Did you just DNF it?
Yeah, I retired on track. I was...
Oh, how come the car didn't stay out?
Because I was the last car on track, so it'll disappear. That's why I knew there would be no safety car. Because I'm the last car on track, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not, causing any danger to anybody in front of me or behind me.
Okay.
So that's why I DNF'd, retired on track from P20.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so that way I could get straight into the comms. Because we all know Matty was having issues.
Mate, I don't know what was going on tonight.
But it's running. It's still well now.
Yeah, still good now.
You got game sound?
Yep. Game sound just came back on 10 minutes ago.
Oh, nice. So Osco Kano now under attack from Wolf and Hoof. Sorry, man, take it away. Go.
Go. No, you're right. Yeah. Wolf and Hoof on the back of Osco Kano then. Yep. And I was just going to say that Osco Kano and TK Zervings especially is running out of a lot of battery here really quickly, whereas Wolf and Hoof and Magic Shot have quite a fair bit. Osco Kano does as well. You do get it back pretty quick here. As a steak sandwich just comes into the... Babe, that looks amazing. That is a succulent Chinese meal. Steak sandwich comes into the lounge. Can I have some water back? Or a beer?
Sorry, I just heard Alexis in the background. That was so good. So TK Zervix, unfortunately for him, now picks up a 3-second time penalty. That is really going to hurt him in the later stages of this race, in the final stages of this race, which we're in now. 10 laps to go. TK Zervix, 13 seconds behind Dale Beveridge. This is Dale Beveridge's race to lose now. But he is under attack from Osco Kano. And that is an on-track penalty. So Osco Kano now goes up into P2, while TK Zervix now just tucks back in behind Osco. But Zervix, that penalty is definitely going to hurt him later on, because he's going to lose positions to Magic Shot, potentially Kirsch, if Kirsch can try and make up those positions. But he is trying everything that he can. TK Zervix and Ulf now going side by side. Oh, there is contact made. It's just bumper racing. Let's go. Tyre to tyre, wheel to wheel, whatever you want to call it. And there's more contact there. Zerving's just getting absolute roughed house. Everybody making him known, mate. You've come down from tier 1. We're going to make you know that you're here in tier 2.
Tyre to tyre. I love that. I'm going to use that from now on. It's the best. Yuki picks up a 3-second time penalty, and I just checked while you're doing that. I just checked the race director.
Yep.
So Ozco Kano has 1 warning. Magic Shot has no warnings.
So Magic Shot's in a really good position. Yeah, absolutely.
Really, really good position here. And Ozco Kano doesn't have to try too hard here, but Magic Shot, I would imagine, has to get past Ulfanuf and TK Zervings if he wants to get P2 here.
Well, he'll get P3 because Ozco doesn't have any penalties.
That's right.
So
yes, but if he wants to battle Ozco for P2.
Oh, yeah. So he definitely needs to get past them. Gotcha. I know what you mean.
Yeah, so they're on a bit of a DRS train here as well.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
Pressure on Magic Train. Yeah.
Oh, and he almost Magic Shot, as we're talking about, it almost clouts the back of the TK Zervix ahead of him, going front wing to rear wing. Luckily, was able to pull it up in time. JTM now getting past Shifty Wizard. Now needs to make up that 1.6 seconds to Mason Racing to get up into P8. However, Mason Racing does have that time penalty ahead of him. Not sure if it was a pit lane entry or not, but there is a penalty looming over him that he's got to try and get past the stewards if he wants that removed. Rapid Kahoot now getting past Shifty as well. Rapid Kahoot now going up into the top 10. And now just about to put pressure on JTM as he is right all on the back of JTM, having a good old whiff. Says JTM, I can smell what you had for breakfast, mate. Come here.
I do love that. And Kahoot does love to bury his nose in people's asses.
He does.
It is a known fact. Bloody brown noser. As we go around turn 2 or 3 for the 50th time tonight. Far out, that's a long race. So Ulfanuf coming up to the back of Ozco Kano then. He has got that 3-second time penalty. Will enter into the box straight again for the 50th time this evening, and the back wings will open wide. Ulfanuf on the back of Ozco Kano. He is a lot closer this time. Can he get the job done? He pulls out. Will get the job done before the apex. Magic Shot still trying to get past Zervix, but it doesn't feel like Magic Shot has a lot of straight line speed in that RB, so he's going to have to do something in the middle sectors. Down sector 2 we go then. Ozco Kano has his rear wing open. I don't think he's close enough to get Ulfanhoof this time, but who is close enough is Magic Shot on the back of Zervix. He has to get this move done on the inside. They go wheel for wheel, tyre to tyre, and Magic Shot gets the job done up into P4, and now behind his teammate in Ozco Kano. The RBs, will they work together? Are the gloves off? Will Ozco Kano give up that podium position?
I don't think he should. Hopefully, I mean, Magic Shot is the TP for his teammate here, for RB as well. So hopefully Magic Shot doesn't put team orders into place. I don't think he will. He's not that type of person. But Ozco Kano deserves every bit of that P3 that he gets tonight, if he gets it. Actually P2 he'll take because Ulfanuf has that penalty. Magic Shot will take P3, but I think they're just going to let it go as it is. Ozco Kano might tell Magic Shot, look, have a go, have a crack at Ulfanuf. If you can get it, then keep it. If you can't, I want that position back.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be in a party together discussing those very things. We've got 7 laps remaining as Magic Shot tries to block off TK Zervix on the outside. They go wheel to wheel into the chicane. Magic Shot just ahead though. They do leave each other good racing room. There is a little bit of a touch. Magic Shot comes out in front, but there will be DRS down this straight then. Zervix does look a lot faster in a straight line. He tries the inside line as Magic Shot shut the door. He doesn't. He leaves it wide open for TK Zervix down the inside, and they go wheel to wheel then around turn 9. Zervix goes round, loses traction on the inside. There is less grip there, and Zervix in the Mercedes has gone around. It's gone bad to worse.
Yeah, I didn't quite see it. Was there contact made between Zervix and whoever it was? No.
No contact.
Yeah, there
Zervix
it is.
was just on the inside line.
37 lap old hard tyres as well. Starting to get cooked a little bit. So Yuki Bear, I mean, again, Kirsch and TK Zervix now down into P6 and 7. Still very decent points for Mercedes. Not like they need them. But Yuki Bear in P5, Magic Shot P4, right behind his teammate. Like I said, probably moving up into P3. As long as they can hold that pace behind Oof and Oof, stay within that DRS range.
Yep, absolutely. It's Dale Beveridge 13 seconds ahead then. Absolute dominating performance from him. You haven't heard about him for much of the second half of this race because he put those medium tyres on the safety car with 28 laps to go. And it has turned out to be the right decision.
That is TK Zerving's around again, now dropping further down the order into P11, giving Rapid Kahoot P7. So not too short. Just looks like his tyres are just cooked, man. He just got around on his own.
Yeah, and that spin's not going to help him either.
No.
Yuki Bear right on the back of Magic Shot there. Magic Shot trying to defend. These RBs doing a great job in the later half of this race. But yeah, Paul Zervings, mate, just had a bit of a shocker in the second half.
Yeah, just in his later few laps, to be honest. From lap 50 onwards, you can see he's been struggling. Toppy now getting ahead of Techie up into P12.
And this is the time. The hard tire is going to fall off. Who has the balls to stay in? You know, it's like
no one's going to pit from here. You'd be absolutely insane to, even with the late safety car, potentially. But I think you'd be extremely silly too. But what Dale Bevs is on those medium tires still, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah.
Is now lapping Dido,
He's now getting DRS from Dido.
Yeah. But
Yuki Bear is right on the backside of Magic Shot. He's making himself an absolute nuisance the last couple of laps.
And too, Oz Gokano is on the back of Ulf and Hoof too. Only 2/10 the difference between them. It's an RB battle here.
Ooh.
Magic Shot, that's real. Slippy there. You saw that too.
Yep. I thought he was going to go around. So these tyres are getting super, super dodgy. And you don't want to be under this much pressure with super dodgy tyres. So who is going to keep it on track and get the minor positions here in second and third? If Dale Beveridge stays out in front, the race is all to his to lose, as Duck said earlier. But minor placing still to play for Ulfanuk, Osgo Kano, and Magic Shot. I don't know if the RB is going to make a move here.
I don't think so.
They can just sit in the DRS of Ulfanuk and just sit there and get the podium.
Yeah.
The only worry is if Ulfanuf has a pit lane penalty that the steward's going to take off.
Yeah.
But I have a right mind, Duck, just to say I don't want to see a ticket with a pit lane penalty in it.
Yeah. Look, you know my feelings towards it. I'm in full agreement. If you can't keep it in the white lines, then suck it up, Mary. You're gonna get that pen.
Exactly. Just swallow it. It. Might not taste very good going down, but we're always appreciative of it, aren't we? we don't want you running to the sink. Put it that way.
I tell you what, these two RBs are working phenomenally as a team.
They are.
Osgo Kano just keeping Magic Shot in his DRS. Magic Shot defending extremely well against Yuki Bear. Gets a little bit slippy here and there, But if you look at their ERS too, Magic Shot on 20%, Yuki Bear on 10%, not managing as well as these two up ahead though. Ulf and Hoof on 40%, and Osgo Kano on 70%. I was about to say 69 because I saw it there.
So here's a stat for you, Duck.
Go for it.
Across 2 leagues, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dale Beveridge has won 4 races in 3 weeks.
Far out.
Yeah.
Across 2 leagues?
Yeah.
4 races in 3 leagues. 4 races
in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's on a bloody burner.
So did he reserve for a tier or something?
So no. So in Rapid, he won back to back to back, and he's won tonight here.
Wow, far out.
Yeah.
So speaking of, guys, as I like to mention during my streams in tier 3 or tier 4, sorry, we are partnered up with 2 amazing leagues. It is OCE Racing League and Rapid Racing League. We've been with Rapid for a long time. We've been with OCE once before. We had a breakup. We came back together. We've all made up. We're all lovey-dovey. We all sleep in the same bed. But, guys, show them some love. Make sure you get over to their streams. Oh, and Magic Shot almost just clouded the back of his teammate. And that has allowed for Yuki Bear to really pull it in closer to behind him. And I think he's going to be able to try and get a move done very soon. No, Magic Shot covering off the inside line while Ozgo Khan covering off the outside. So great positioning of the cars there.
Yeah, and if you want to try and get, if someone tries to get you into turn 9 there, like they did with Zervings, you just got to force them onto the inside line. There's not a lot of grip there with these hard tyres. As we see, Ozgo Kano also have a moment as well. We've got 2 laps remaining. Can they get these cars home? I was just saying on the inside line, there's not a lot of grip there, and very, very likely of a spin, just like Zervings did, coming out of turn 9.
That was extremely close for Ozgo Kano, almost going around there.
These tyres must be burning.
Oh, absolutely. What are they on now?
Dale Beveridge is just extending his lead with old medium tyres.
27-lap old medium tyres versus Ozgo Kano with 42-lap old hard tyres. Same with Magic Shot and Yuki Bear, 42-lap old. Uff and Hoof, that's the reason why they can't get past him. He is on 33-lap old hard tyres. So he definitely has the best tyre in the race currently, maybe even aside from Dale Beves, who I think might even still be sitting behind. No, he's not. He's taken... No, he hasn't. So he's just sitting behind the It's Dito, just chilling. Like I said, it's his race to lose. JTM,
he's a lot closer to Magic Shot. He's going to try and make a move sure in these last couple of laps. Magic Shot under a lot of pressure on that line there, without much grip. I thought they were going to lose a little bit there, but Magic Shot holds on and holds on to P4, and into the chicane we go. Ulfanuf out in front of Ozgo Kano. Obviously, Dale Beveridge is our race leader, and then away from Magic Shot, teammates working very well together as we've been talking about. But Yuki Bear, mate, he looks hungry. He looks hungry.
I think we could see a pass Yuki Bear on Magic Shot in the next maybe lap or two. However, I think he might be a little bit silly to do that if he's got that penalty looming over his head. However, it could be a penalty that will be removed from the safety, from the, what are they called? Stewards.
Yep. The wankers. Just call them the wankers.
I've already had my say on that tonight. I said the stewards have been absolutely phenomenal this week, this season. Albeit this week, I think they've been smoking a fair bit too much, and they're just seeing some weird shit.
They've been smoking the glass Barbie is what they've been doing.
Oh, mate.
For a different connection.
All right. We're starting to see a bit of glitching there with Uff and Hoof by the looks of it.
Yeah. He is glitching all over the place. He just gained 2/10 up the road. So Yuki Bear is a lot closer this time. They go around in turn 9. This is where you're going to lose grip on those hard tyres if they're pretty old, but they all look pretty good.
Oh, Dale Bev's left the session.
Oh, my gosh.
You've got to be kidding me.
No.
Got to get him back in.
He's pitting. He's pitting.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. He's pitted him on lap 58 of 58 on the very last lap, which means Ulfanuf is going to come around and take the lead of this Grand Prix. And then Ozgo Kano and Magic Shot behind them. So Ozgo Kano then is on to win this Grand Prix due to Dale Beveridge disconnecting, and he's had internet problems all week. He raced rapid last night on hotspot, so I wonder if that's what he's done tonight, and it's cost him the win.
Oh my God.
This is absolute scenes here. So Ulfanuf is your current leader, has a penalty that could be removed from the stewards. We don't know, but we're going to go up the box straight here for the last time this evening. 58 of 58. Ulfanuf away from Ozgo Kano and away from Magic Shot. Magic Shot on his teammate. His teammate lets him by. Is it team principal orders? Magic Shot up behind Ulfanuf. Going to get the job done. I wonder what happened there.
Oh, Ozgo Kano now almost making a massive error there. Yuki Bear now under attack. Sorry, attacking Ozgo Kano. See, words not coming out good.
I love it. It's beautiful. Beautiful regardless, mate.
Oh, my God. Dale Bevs. He's back in his car, luckily. On those soft tyres, but it's just... That is heartbreaking.
Yeah, it will be too little too late. That is, I mean, he was absolutely smashing it. So around the stadium section we go. Wolfenhoof's got that penalty. Magic Shot, who has absolutely been flying this entire Grand Prix, has gone from nearly the back of the grid to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Pending the stewards, Osgo Cardo down into P2 with the RB. It is a 1-2 for the RB. Wolfenhoof will fall down to P4. Kirsch will get on the podium after all that rubbish. Great to see him there. Dale Beveridge P5, absolutely heartbreaking for him. Rapid Kahoot, Yuki Bear P7, and JTM comes round before the rest of the penalty. Mason Racing P9, Toppy P10. Good to see him in the top 10 there. Shifty with a TK Zervix, Formula Fish, and Techie and Dino will come home to finish in the minor placings. What a finish, Duck! What?
It's this
One
race
lap to go.
This race has thrown up so much. We've seen a three-way crash where all three drivers DNF'd with Zoltan, Taipan, and Kalfanitsa. Unfortunate for them earlier on in the race. But then we've seen... Techie DNF?
Oh, what? He DNF'd on the last lap.
What's happened there? He DNF'd before the line. Was he getting a bit silly and swerving his car?
Yeah. That's what happened, son.
Oh, man. So he will still qualify for points, however, pending...
controversy.
Yeah. Yo.
Was it because Zoltan left the lobby, or was it Bez?
Don't know. I don't know.
There's no way to tell.
There's no way, unfortunately. It's so heartbreaking, man. That's rough. So Yukibet says, if my pen gets removed, I'll take P3, and it was a pit lane glitch. There's no such thing as a pit lane glitch. Keep it in the white lines. That's all I've got to say. Now, but yeah, send it through, because obviously... Oh, yeah. Do you just want to tag them in the voice chat for thingy, or tag them and just say join voice chat?
Magic, Odgo, and Kirsch.
Yeah. So we'll run through the grid as we see it currently. Magic Shot in P1, followed by his teammate in P2 for the Visa Cash App RBs. In P3, it is Kirsch. While we look over here, it is Wolfenhoof in P4 for the Alpine. In P5, with an absolute heartbreaking finish, it is Red Bull's Dale Beveridge. It's Rapid Kahoot for the Ferrari, the solo driver for Ferrari tonight in P6. Yuki Bear in P7, JTM 8th. 9th, it is Mason Racing. Toppy finishing in the top 10, which is fantastic to see for the Red Bull. Shifty Whizzer in P11. In 12th, it is Zervings. While in the McLaren, the solo McLaren, because of the DNF earlier on, I should say, it is Formula Fish in P13. In P14, it is Dito and Taki rounding out the top of the finishes for the night, because he will qualify at 4 points. Zoltan, Taipan, Kalfanitsa, Scoob, all your DNF drivers for tonight.
So we do have Bevs in the podium interviews, because it was absolutely heartbreaking. Probably the rightful winner for tonight. Massive race.
Oh, 100% the rightful winner.
Bevs, you drove absolutely outstanding, mate, as much as it hurts me to say. I'm just kidding. Mate, how you feeling?
Yeah, pretty flat, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fucked, mate. Absolutely fucked. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
My
good.
kid's sitting next to me. But, yeah, Bevs, I just feel for you, mate. I absolutely, apart from that last pit stop, man, I just want to say absolutely flawless race. How were the mediums feeling towards the end there?
Yeah, fine. No real issues, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd have stayed out in that last lap, just controlled it and taken it across the line for a kind of a pretty cruisy P1 in the end. But, yeah, I don't know. AI just said no.
Was it game glitch that kicked you out, or was it your own internet that kicked you out?
No,
or?
just a game glitch. One of those things where when people leave, it fucks it for me. Plenty of times it's happened, you know. Surely just get a T2 voting for a potential P1 for me, if everyone feels good. Just...
Yeah.
Well, the owners can discuss it. You know, I just feel for you, Bevs. Like, yeah, it was a ballsy move to go on those medium tyres, 29 laps to go, and you just made it work.
Yeah, they felt pretty good. Everyone else had some pretty good pace. I was obviously in comms with a fair few people who were questioning the decision. Everyone had great pace, but because I had the fresher tyres, I was able to break away and kind of control it from there. So, yeah, just a bit annoyed.
Yeah. Look, man, all we can say is, we're so sorry that's happened to you. It is a race that you should be extremely proud of, though, in the end. Leave it with us, man. We're going to have, the owners are going to have a good chat about this, because that's, as mentioned, as mentioned before, it's not right.
It's
due to
frustrating.
people leaving.
Obviously, especially with this being a double point round,
Oh,
it hurts
100%.
even more. And
Yeah.
100% was spent like an hour and a half racing only for it to glitch on the final lap. It's a bit of a killer.
Yeah. Look, leave it with us, man. The owners are going to chat about this. We're going to have a good hard talk about it. Try and figure out something that we can do, either reinstate or just take 20 seconds off your finishing time, which I think would put you back up into P1. But it's obviously, it's just a talk at the moment, as you should be aware.
Yeah, of course.
It's something but it's something I will definitely be talking about, because something needs to be discussed about it. It's just, it's heartbreaking. So, and I especially feel for you. I know Maddie feels for you. The moment we saw you the moment we saw you leave the lobby, I instantly was straight in there trying to get you back in, but you car pitted. But so look, I think what we'll do, we'll move on.
And even with that, I was able to rejoin, but because the glitch of rejoin, you can't take control anyway. So
yeah, no, fair. Well, look, leave it with us, man. We'll take it from here. We'll have a few discussions, but man, fantastic race tonight. It was absolutely phenomenal.
Cheers, fellas, and congrats to everyone else on the podium.
See you, Babs. Unlucky, man.
All right, so we'll kick it off. Maddie, do you want to kick it off with P3?
Yeah, Kirsch, man. On the podium, man, you had a great race, and then you spun a couple of times in the last sort of 15 laps. Just being a dick, really. But yeah, no, I was kidding. How was your race, man? And did someone beeline into you? I can't remember.
I think at least 2 occasions, but
yeah,
we move on. Yeah, it was quite a frustrating race. I had a shocking start, dropped down the field. Yeah, and just ended up getting caught in 3 incidents back to back, and the pace was good. I managed to bring it back in the end after there was a few DNFs and safety cars and stuff, but heartbreaking stuff what happened to Bevs, man. You don't wish that on anyone. It's happened to me, obviously not in P1, but like, yeah, there's something that really needs to get sorted out. Losing a win like that is just heartbreaking stuff.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It's actually heartbreaking, hey. But yeah, back to your race. It did feel like you had a lot more straight line speed than just about everyone else on the grid. What sort of setup were you running tonight?
Classic left for dead setup. As always. I think I was just focusing on the exits more than other people. I think setup-wise, it was probably pretty similar. Maybe a little bit lower wings. Maybe that's probably why I struggled in quali a bit. But yeah, no, the pace was good. Just incidents really ran my race a bit.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, man, on the podium, and yeah, well done on a fantastic race.
Thank you.
All right, we have got Osco Kano, the RB boys in Osco Kano and Magic Shot. Boy, do we want to hear from you. We want to know, was there team orders? Why did Osco Kano let Magic Shot through? Did Magic Shot pull the I'm the team principal, get the hell out of my way? Were you working as a team the whole way? Give us the scoop, lads. I don't care who talks.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds disappointing.
I can start from as P2.
Yes, please.
Yeah, starting at P6, I think, and we had quite a bit good battles especially with Yuki, and then Dervind, and then all the guys at the front. Yeah, towards the end, I think Kirsch was on the same strategy with Bev, and he had mediums, I think. Yeah, he overtook us, but I think he cooked his tires. Yeah, and then he spun. Yeah, towards the end of the race, there were 2 people with 6-second penalties, and me and my team principal, we were just keeping the same sort of pace because they had penalties. Yeah, towards the end, and the last 3 laps, I lost the game sound, and it was just became silent. And on the last lap, as you said, Magic kind of said I was gonna lose my seat if I don't see the position.
I never said that.
Yes! The
Oh,
truth comes out on
Magic!
show.
Magic!
That's going straight in the
He
pound
kept saying he's the 2-time winner around Abu Dhabi, and he wants to get the 3rd one. And on the last lap, he gave the team orders.
Oh, throwing some shade for the pouch times.
This is the best! This is the best! Oscar Kano, first and foremost, man, I just want to say, great race.
Yeah.
All class, man. And I just really appreciate your racecraft. And just want to say, like, a massive well done.
Yeah,
and I'm so sorry that you have to be under the dictatorship of Magic Shot.
So I couldn't even celebrate because of Bev. So we were in the same voice chat, and I was so heartbreaking as I said, and I was just joking about Magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
We raced together. Yeah.
Nah, bullshit. It's all quoted, mate.
It's the hashtag Reweights one. Oh, he's pulled that old card.
He just DM'd me saying that I should take my word back. I'm taking it back.
Mate, this very much. Have you been to North Korea? Because this very much has some North Korea vibes about it. This relationship, you know. But I just want to say congratulations on going a great race, mate.
Thank you, man.
Well deserved podium. Well done.
Thank you.
And Magic Shot. Apart from the dictator comments, I'm going to call you Jin Kong Il from now on, whatever his name is. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, King Jong-un.
But honestly, you are my driver of the day. Absolutely fantastic race. Shame you had to pull your teammate off to the side. But just talk us through your race, mate. Well done. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much. Yeah, obviously not very happy with my qualifying lap, invalidating in my last run, starting 16th. But on the first lap, I overtook like 4 cars into turn 5, that hairpin where Max Verstappen overtook. So I got 4 cars there, went up into like P9. Yeah, it was just about managing the race from there. Then obviously the Zoltan incident, 3 of them went out, so it put me up to P6. Just managing the pace in P6, a few of them getting penalties as well. Obviously, it's not the way you want to take the win as well, Bevs, but I guess you take them any way you can. So 3 times winner Abu Dhabi, and thanks for the team orders.
This is definitely going the past times. I love it. I love it. While I've got you in the interview, Magic, again, great race, fantastic race, mate. Can you talk to the rumours that Oscar Kano has said that he wants to leave RB?
I can't.
Okay. Can't comment. Oh, that's shit. Dark, you got any other questions, mate?
No, look, I think right now, I'm just a bit hooked up on the old Dale Bev situation. But like I said, I'll leave that. I mean, it was still. Where did you qualify, Magic?
16th.
16th to first. What a freaking phenomenal drive, man! You've got to take it like you said. You know, take the victories. 3-time ABW winner, mate. Congratulations to you. But look, Matty, I'll leave it back to you, man, to sign us off. We go back to Tier 2 tomorrow, Tier 1 tomorrow for their final race for the first half of the season. But yeah, look, I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, so we are back tomorrow for the next mystery round in Tier 1. 100% race. Hopefully everyone is tuning in for that one. This was a great race. Sorry about technical difficulties earlier. But Magic Shot P1 after an absolute heartbreaker for Bevs, who went into AI on the second last corner of the second last lap. Osgo Kano P2 after team orders, and Magic Shot telling him that he's going to lose his seat if he doesn't let him through, and Kirsch in the Mercedes P3, they extend their constructors lead, absolutely dominating by the Mercedes team there. So that's it for us. We are back same time tomorrow night, and then next week for 4 more tiers. That's lights out. Me and the skilled Dick Show are done. Say hi to your sister for me.
Bye, guys. Oh, that's me signing off.